I was gonna go up here because I think my truck real big. We'll just stand on it or some shit, dude.
All right.
You like this?
That's kind of hot. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, dude. Y'all, what up, Gummer? Y'all, I gotta talk to Vinny about some source shit. Can I call you right back? Yeah. He's paying. I was listening.
So this guy Tony calls me out of nowhere. He texts me. He's like, "Oh, we need to talk. This, that, and third." I said, "All right, well, whatever." So, can we stop with the ADHD, please, for 2 seconds?
I can't. A medical condition.
All right. So going back.
I appreciate if you don't make fun of it like that.
All right, shut up, you fucking little twerp. Anyway, this guy Tony asks me to meet up with him. So getting from the beginning with this guy Tony and Rosa, the whole situation.
Tony, like ex-commissioner?
Yeah, the commissioner, yeah, the ex-commissioner, yeah. So he is the one that called Rosa down to the Polito docks where they tried executing Donovan and another cop.
Yeah, Woodcock.
No. Donovan and
that happened after?
No, this is way before.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yes. So Tony claims he feels terrible for involving Rosa in this, for contacting Rosa to come down there. Because this is why she's in the situation she's in today. Rosa was almost executed in the same exact place where Tony did Donovan in and another cop. It was to send a message to fucking to Tony, and this was a hired hit from Woodcock.
Yeah, I heard about this.
And I mean, you know about, why did nobody tell me about this?
Because nobody, so when I say I know about it, this is what Harris said last night, but she said she ain't like 100%
No,
sure.
this is 100%. It's 100%.
Oh, this is 100%.
Tony told me it's 100%. They literally.
Oh, Tony told you this.
Yes, I just met with this guy Tony.
Oh fuck! I must have missed that at the beginning of what you said.
Yeah, I literally.
What the fuck?
Yes, I just met with the ex-commissioner Tony, and he says he blames himself for all of this because he was the one that put Rosa in this mess. Because he's the one that called her to come down to the docks the day when they tried killing Donovan and another cop. This guy Woodcock is so hard on for this case to go against Tony to put Tony in jail for life, is literally corrupt as fuck with this other guy Pike, and is putting hits on people now.
All right.
So that's why Rose is in the ICU. This guy Woodcock put a fucking hit out on her, and the girl's on her deathbed because of it.
It got more murky. So like So here's the thing, right? I don't believe Tony 100%, and this is why. He an S-cop, right? Is he still a cop? Yeah, I'm gonna break it down, right? Because like
that's what
just to make sure, like, you know, all the shit that I know so far.
Mm-hmm.
First off, I'm kind of like chilling until we hear from Carmela. And
so let me stop you there. I said, you want to prove to me you're not a cop? I was like, the day you're ready to execute Woodcock, you send me a text or call me, and I'll be at a distance watching you murder him myself. And then I'll believe you, I told him. Because he's telling me that he wants this guy Woodcock dead, and he's going to skin him alive. So I said, I don't believe a word that's coming out of your mouth. The only way I'll believe it if I see it with my own two eyes, and that's the only time I'll believe it.
I got you, but like, hear me out for a second, all right? Because here's what I know, and I'm just kind of like looking at it. I ain't even looking at it like, is Tony telling the truth here, or like, does he got some other shit going on?
I don't know, but he also admitted to me that he's the one that killed those two people in FDF and put them in his car and took off with them.
I believe it.
And then the other 3 FDF died inside the hospital because everything that transpired afterwards with the cops.
So here, like, I wondering, right? Why Tony even interested? Like, what hit angle?
Why? Because I think him and Rosa are still a thing. Then now that he's not a cop, and he feels guilty because of what happened to Rosa, because he knows it's his fault, because he got Rosa wrapped up in this mess. And now he's trying to clean up the mess. So I said, the only way you'll prove this to me is if you take care of this Woodcock guy, if this guy's the issue. And I want to see it for my own self.
Vinny, I think before we even think we have the whole picture, I think that Kay need to have like a meeting. I'm gonna tell you why. Let me tell you something. And this is why I'm like hella flaky about it all, and why I'm not like jumping too much about like even like, okay, let me put it this way. I do think Tony and Rosa like a thing. I think they've been a thing for a bit. I also think that Tony or Rosa would be willing to clack Tony if we ask her to, because she's gonna put the gang above. Reason I know that is because I made her almost kill Tony, and I had to stop her like during her birthday. So, like, I believe that much. You with me? So, anyways, when yesterday, you know, I was out for 2 days. I come back, and no one around that really know why Rosa in ICU. Paris know like a little bit, but apparently she was only in like 1 or 2 meetings that happened. You with me so far? And so she said some things about like Tony and Woodcock and like all this kind of shit. The other thing that I be hearing is that you remember when Tony stepped down at commissioner? Were you in that? You were there, right? Although cops were hella pissed. Were you there for that?
Say that one more time.
When Tony stepped down as the commissioner?
Yeah.
You remember this?
Yeah, he was just telling me all this. Yeah.
Yeah. So when he stepped down, all the cops were like, what the fuck, yo? This is bullshit. They were calling him corrupt and shit like that. Reality is, bro, they all's corrupt. Tony was corrupt, Pike corrupt and shit. Wait, you good?
This fucking murder kitty. Give me a second. I don't have bullets.
He protecting us, bro, in case someone come through.
All right.
You get. So what I'm saying is that all the police be doing corrupt shit, bro. They all got their own angle. Tony got his angle. Maybe he like Rosa. Maybe he wants something else. Maybe he want Rosa to take us down. There's no way to know one way or another. Could like even look at all the shit that Pike were doing, right? Like they were doing corrupt shit, but they were taking down people that were like in their way. You know what I'm saying? Like Pike were working with FDF to take us down. Doesn't mean that like Tony ain't looking to do police stuff in a different angle. You kind of get what I'm saying? Like that's still.
You know what Tony told me?
Yeah.
That Pike hired the hobos to kidnap him. The hobos admitted to Tony that Pike was the one that hired the hobos to kidnap him to get his phone records.
I believe it. I believe that. But so here's the other thing that got me. Now keep in mind, this is like, I don't know this shit firsthand. I'm hearing it from like different people in the crew, right? Because no one got the full story. I think we need to know what, because apparently Kay was in a meeting too. Yes, like 2 nights ago. We like no one was there to say what it was.
Knows about this shit. Then
you know, he knows about probably some of this shit, right? I don't say all of this shit. I think everybody know like a little bit a different thing because there are a lot of shit going down. Know what I'm saying? And like that's why I'm saying we need like a meeting to be like, okay, what happened? What do we know? What do we know for sure? Because Tony gonna say something, Pike gonna say something, bruh. Yesterday, okay, so last night when I found out that Rosa was in ICU, and I was told that Slim was the dude that was hired by Woodcock to take out Rosa.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
I'm telling you.
Did Tony tell you that?
Yeah, Tony literally told me firsthand from the start on why it all started and where it is up to today.
So I was like,
are you like,
they were like,
Chad,
oh, we already
are you
did
like in the same level I'm at? That like, why
yo,
is
you went after my sister? I'm gonna clap your ass. So I had Monkey was chilling with him, and Monkey kind of know him a little bit. Monkey delivered his ass to me, and I was about to clap his ass. It was like me, Chawa, Garrett, And I was ready to clack him, right? And he was on some like shit like, oh my God, you already shot me a couple of times. Are you gonna keep coming after me? All the dumb shit. I was gonna clack him anyways for that. He's like, I'm on the inch of my life. Don't give a fuck. You come after my sister, bro. I'm gonna end your life, bro. You know what I'm saying? But this motherfucker, I had his own story as to what happened.
Uh-huh.
You with me? His
Yeah.
own story. Is he telling the truth? Is he not telling the truth? Is Tony telling the whole truth? Is he leaving some shit out? And then I hear that those who Slim be talking to, that apparently it may not have even been Slim, but there's some guy's name. Hold on. Diego. There's like 3 Diegos or something, and one of those Diego are the one that working with Woodcock and shit like that. And apparently there's like a report that the police has on this, and it's not written by Woodcock, but by like some other police officer, and it be locked down, and it's got more of the informations in there, bro. What I'm saying is, I'm not telling you exactly what happened. Some of this is probably true. Some of it probably bullshit. All I know is there's so much out there that I think we got to come together at a crew and be like, what do we know? What do we actually believe? You know what I'm saying?
No, I feel that 100%.
You get what I'm saying?
No, I get that 100%. I just feel like, why would Tony just lay that all out to me like that and it'd be bullshit, is my point. He told me everything from day one on how everything started from the start to Rosa being in the ICU. Like every single detail that he filled me in, Zolo told me dribs and drabs, and it literally lined up exactly what Zolo was telling me, what Tony said.
Oh, was Zolo there that day?
Zolo told me exactly right that Rosa is in ICU. She was brought to the same spot where Tony did in Donovan and another cop at the same pier, and that it was this guy Slim. And Tony literally said the same exact thing without me saying a fucking word to him.
That's interesting.
I didn't mention a single fucking word. I just heard Tony all out. He told me the story from start to beginning, from the FDF until Rosa being in the ICU, and it literally lined up exactly what Zolo told me.
Damn, dude.
And he says the only way this goes all away is if that Woodcock guy is dead and fucking that Pike guy is dead. That's the only way this all goes away. So
so what did Pike angle did? He's just trying to take us down or something like that? Or take Tony down as well?
No, he was telling me how corrupt Pike is and that Pike should be dead. Pike literally was the one that orchestrated all the raids on the warehouses by putting cops in plain clothes and purposely hitting their warehouse to see what gangs came there, and he thought that was enough probable cause to raid them, and he got the raid warrants. Tony literally just told me all of this. Why would Tony tell me, of all people, this, all the bad blood I had with Tony in the past?
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. I mean, with all the thing I've been hearing, that sounds like the most. I mean, if Zolo's story be lining up with what Tony said, and if he just told you this, that actually make a lot of sense, to be honest.
He said the reason why Rosa was brought to that pier was because of that Woodcock guy, because the Woodcock guy is literally...
Where does Woodcock fit
because I guess like, he's in this whole investigation when Tony tried killing Donovan and another cop. Woodcock is like leading this investigation with other cops, and he's so crazy about this that he's doing anything in his power to bring Tony down, and now he's fucking literally putting hits on people that are close with Tony to send a message to Tony that they know it's him.
Why did Tony go after Donovan?
Something with the whole family thing. Wait, exactly. Hold on. I remember exactly what he said. Donovan and Tony were very close, and she was close with FDF, and she knew Tony purposely kept those bodies in the trunk, so they died, so they bled out.
Oh, so he got to get rid of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know for sure Tony definitely did.
So
murk the
Tony
FBF
tried.
people.
So Tony tried taking out Donovan and another cop to clean his slate with that. Donovan ended up living. The other cop ended up living. Now there's this whole investigation with Donovan and these other cops against Tony to bring him down. They can't prove it's Tony, so they went a whole other corrupt route about it and are literally doing things that Tony did to them, to the people that he cares about, which was Rosa, bringing her to the same exact dock where he did in Donovan.
Here, like, we're here. Okay, so let's say Tony version of the story completely correct, right?
Mm-hmm.
He ain't leaving anything out. He ain't saying like 90%, like, you know, 90% truth, putting 10% like bullshit in. He want us to do something. Am I right or wrong?
He doesn't want us to do nothing. He was just giving us the heads up because he feels terrible that he put Rosa in this position. And he's basically taking the blame that it's all his fault. The reason
so
why
he don't want he ain't coming to us like, yo, I want you to murk these motherfuckers.
No.
He coming from like, yo, just so you know, I'm dealing with this shit.
Yes.
And I got Rosa involved in something.
And he's coming to me, told me that he's personally going to take out Woodcock and anybody else involved in it. And I said, if you want me to believe anything that comes out of your mouth, you call me the day it's being done and I'll be at a distance watching you. That's the only way I'll believe anything that comes out of your mouth, because at the end of the day, you used to be the commissioner of this fucking state. And that's it.
All right.
And he told me, deal. I will contact you when it's going to happen.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't believe all this shit happening, bruh.
Yeah, bro, the corruption within these cops are fucking crazy, bro. Like, literally, you have this guy Pike doing investigations on people, baiting fucking cops in plain clothes to hit warehouses, like cops killing fucking gang members, cops killing cops. What the fuck is going on?
What you think Kay gonna say about this?
I have no clue, because I have been gone. I don't even know if he's gonna want to hear this bullshit.
I don't know if he is, cause like he gonna be wondering why Tony and Rosa still clicking up.
That is my point. That is exactly my point. Is this worth even bringing to Kay? Because when we all were in the Yellow Jack, he said enough is enough. No more fucking talking to cops. He literally told Rosa, no more talking to fucking Tony. And now Rosa's literally laying in ICU on a fucking deathbed because of Tony. And Tony literally admitted to me that it was his fault, the reason why Rosa's in there. I purely think that Kay wouldn't even give a fuck that Rosa's in the ICU at this point. Because at the end of the day, in his eyes, Rosa, you didn't listen to me. And that's what he's going to say.
Yeah, I'm with that. Like, I'm kind of thinking about this is, if someone that went after Rosa, I'ma clack them, right? But I don't think we need to do anything other than just listen and see what's going on, but not go any deeper than that. Because the thing that I'd be worried about is we get mixed in with Tony mess, whatever the fuck he did.
I told
right?
Tony,
like he got his reasons.
Listen,
right?
I told Tony we want nothing to do with his issues. And that's why he says he doesn't want anything to have us to do with it either, but he wants to make sure that we know that he is going to fix it and clean it up, is what he told me. Because it's his fault Rose is in the ICU. Because he's the one that called her down the day they tried taking Donovan out and another cop. Why Rosa was there to witness Tony killing two other cops is beyond fucking me. I cannot fathom why she was there to witness. Like, what do they think? They're on some fucking Bonnie and Clyde shit? Like, that's the thing that triggers the fuck out of me.
Wait, hold up a second. Bruh, I had to help her with some things a couple days ago. I wonder if this was the same thing that he was talking about. there was someone like after her, she was like freaking out and shit like that. But like, I don't know, she was all like panicked. Like, I don't remember what the circumstances were. And she was talking about like the cops coming after her and like
I'm
shooting her
sorry.
and shit
Hold
like
on. I'm
that.
sorry. I just remembered. I swear. I didn't even check notes.
Yeah, yeah.
He says the reason why he wanted Rosa there was because Donovan was calling Rosa a snitch. So I guess
Hey, Donovan was calling Rosa a snitch?
Yes, and I guess that's why Tony wanted her to witness him killing her. For whatever reason, I have no fucking clue, but yeah, that's exactly it. So that's why Rosa was contacted down there and brought down there when Tony did what he did to Donovan and another cop.
Bro, this is so complicated, bro.
I mean, it's really not complicated at the end of the day. Rosa and Tony.
I mean, we break it down. This Tony mess, Rosa.
I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is.
Still be too close with Tony.
I mean, that's what exactly it is. It's more than just a thing that they have, because obviously there's a lot of feelings involved that they're still talking to this day. The guy literally stepped down as commissioner, so obviously it's more than that. That maybe Rosa portrayed it that because you're a cop, I can't be with you. And since Tony got himself wrapped up in all the shit, he said, oh, maybe it's easy. I just not a cop anymore. Right? And then they could be together. But the problem is the baggage they already had with all this shit. Now you have corrupt cops going after Rosa because of the shit that they got themselves in, because they can't get to Tony.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I just want to. I just don't. The end of the day, Tuggz, my point is I do not want any of this fucking bullshit because of cop corruption and cops going after cops, and because Rosa was involved in this shit, to any shit fall on us, bro. That's my main concern. Because we already have enough heat on us. We already almost got RICO'd once. Thank God the DA fucking removed that warrant on us, that case file on us. That is my only fucking genuine issue, is I don't want this falling on Chang Gang. And I have a feeling that it's going to fall on us.
I mean, we're going to get wrapped up one way or another. I'm not like too worried about that unless we involve ourselves any further. That's why here, I'll tell you what I came out of this conversation from. I look at it like, Rosa still with Tony. I get that to a degree, but she got kind of what was coming. You know, she made no decision. I'm still going to clack whoever tried to clack her, right? But she kind of put herself in that mess. And it's kind of a mess that's so big because it involved all these police that we stay the fuck away from whatever this police drama is.
Exactly.
Because otherwise we're going to get looped into that whirlwind, bro.
And so I think that's what they want.
What not true, like, I don't even know if I give a fuck if I believe Tony or give a fuck if I believe, you know, this thing or that thing and who involved. Because at the end of the day, what the fuck it had to do with us?
It has everything to do with us because Rose is in the gang. And you literally have cops putting hits out on fucking Rosa, which is in Chang Gang.
I mean, the most of it don't involve us. You know what I mean? The hit part does. But I mean, the rest of the novel that has been weaving these last couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what Rosa told me that I'm just remembering when I seen her the other day? When I picked her up at Bahama Mamas to sell her a car?
Yeah.
That she was brought down in interrogation for trying to murder a cop.
Wait, say that again?
Rosa told me that she was brought down in interrogation about attempted murder on a cop.
I mean, did she?
Well, when I asked her, she said, she's like, I plead the fifth. And she laughed and walked away. So it literally proves that she was there with Tony the night they tried killing Donovan and the other cop. Now, I want to find out what day this all went down. Was the day that we had the meeting in the Yellow Jack? Was it that night it happened? Was it the following day? That's what we need to find out.
Yeah. I think you should mention some of the, like, let Kay know what's going on. Obviously, if you want to hear the whole shit, but I think he got to be looped in, because at some degree,
Yeah,
if
but
we
it's
think
like,
this
how
is
much does he
bigger than
want to actually be looped in? That's the fucking problem, Tuggz.
yeah, I mean, you got to ask him, right? I'm not saying go give him like a 20-minute breakdown, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But at minimum, Kay need to know, like, yo, Tony called me, he told me what happened, and like, this the deal, how much, you know, you just give him the bullet point and then see if he like give a shit or not. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because otherwise, like, we already know Kay knows some shit because he had a conversation with Slim, who went after Rosa. So he may already have a plan in place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That way, like, because here the worst thing that can happen, like, what if tomorrow something happened with all this and we don't know how he's supposed to move?
Yeah, exactly. No, I mean, I will bring it to his attention. It's just that it's crazy how things are all starting to fall into place now that I'm thinking about it. What Tony told me, and then what I found out what happened to Rosa, and then Rosa, I remember Rosa telling me that she was brought down in interrogation, and how she was telling me, I was like, did you try to kill a cop? And she laughed and walked away and said, I plead the fifth. So everything is literally starting to fall into fucking place. Now, the thing is, I want to know the fucking timeline that all this shit went down. That's the thing.
Rosa, just the bit. Why did this is a lot to take in? So like, I'm gonna be real with you. I like probably took in like half of what all this was. Why was Rosa gone after? For being a snitch?
No, Tony told me the reason why he called Rosa down there was to witness him to the pier because Donovan was calling her a snitch. So I guess Tony wanted to show her what he does to people he cares about when he's calling Rosa a snitch, you know?
And then Tony did what? Executed Donovan?
He executed Donovan. And another cop. That's what he said.
And then why was Rosa attacked by Slim?
Because Woodcock, the guy that's investigating what happened to Donovan, is the one that put the hit out on Rosa.
And that's the guy who paid Slim to go after Rosa.
Yes.
And apparently Slim had already admitted this
and brought her to the same pier where they
probably already know like 90% of this.
Okay.
I think I would just say, like, yo, Tony called me and he told me what happened, something like along those lines, and see if this might already, and this is kind of why I didn't dig too deep into it, is because it sounded to me like most of this already handled, according to how, like, it was, you know, how we talked about it yesterday. But most of the people that were around
know that she was there the day that Tony executed 2 cops.
We don't know. We gotta, like, that's why
the thing I gotta bring up to Kay. Yeah,
it like one of those things. Like, you weren't there, I wasn't there. Like Carmela, who knows shit, wasn't around yesterday. Kate wasn't around yesterday. Like, nobody that would dare to witness this shit would dare. So we gotta just wait to see. You know, if they already know, they already know. If they already got a plan, they already got a plan. You know what I'm
exactly. We just go about it like that.
We kind of just in a holding pattern, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. It's kind of like with the, you know, our warehouse got hit, right? Nobody was around yesterday to get the details on that. So, you know, I kind of just like put it on the side because we got that terrible habit where, like, you know, if someone knows like 5% or something, like,
Yeah.
you know, you know what I'm saying.
I know.
Yo, I feel like I just sat through that. This is so complicated, bruh. What the fuck?
Yeah, but see, you know about this information. I thought you didn't know about this information, right? Because nothing was told to me. And this is the first time I was hearing of it from this guy, Tony, you know?
I only know, like, what Paris told me.
Yeah.
And even she said she don't know it all. And then after we, you know, we took Slim, it sounded like there was, like, different meetings. I don't even know. I don't like to... Vinny, I'm not the kind of guy that like to go around saying like, hey, rumor is this happened. Know what I'm saying?
No, I get it. I get it. Like I said, I was coming to you because I didn't know you knew any type of info, right? And
no,
when I have this guy coming to me telling me that how everything lines up of what the events have been unfolding, you know, like I'm like, wait, what the fuck?
Even what you told me, like some of that new, some of it, I'm still in my mind like, yo, I want to know what Carmela and Kay know about it, because they probably went hella deep already.
Yeah.